Alright, so this is Elmo and Grouchland for the Game Boy Color. Fairly simple game. Pretty fun speedrun too, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to speedrun it. So let me make sure you guys can hear me. Yeah, okay, this should be fine. So, you want to start this game out on hard mode, because easy mode is really slow. I haven't tested out medium, but I know that hard is the fastest mode. So just trust me, hard mode really is not hard. If you start off with hard, it should be really easy. If you start out with easy, it may be harder to get used to the hard mode. So press start. Don't start time yet. Skip the 3 first boxes of dialogue, and then press start when Elmo tells you to press start. Or whoever this narrator is in the game. So whenever it tells you to press start, and that's when you'll start time too. So mash through this, and this is the first level of the game. So yeah, so you'll start off right here, and there will be these fire hydrants spewing water. So as soon as you start, you start like right here. Just jump and hold right, and you should be untouched by the fire hydrant, like that. So just run through, and now for the rest of these, you just want to run through them, jump at like full height, just run through it. It's okay if you take damage, it's still fast. And you want to be collecting these health drops too in the air. They're kind of hard to see. Here, I'll show you what they look like. I kind of did a bad job showing. It's these things. It's this thing right above me, this star-looking thing. So, basically, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna go through it. Now, I want to show you the one thing at the end. And then your options. So, just go through, just pretty much do what I'm doing for this part, for this whole entire level. And should be able to get through with no worries. So here at the garbage can, there are 2 things you can do. One is that you can just walk up to the garbage can. you can just walk up to the garbage can and it'll do that, or you can just do a mini jump without like wasting time having a lot of air, and then just do that. But preferably, I would just jump into it. I mean, just walk into it. So let me show you a full like first level. Like fast first level. So start time here, skip through, jump and hold right, and just hold right for the whole entire rest of this level. Really not hard. Pick up those health drops. You have to, because you know you want to pick them up so you don't take any damage and risk dying. So now we're at the second level, and this is by far the worst, easiest, but worst level because it is so monotonous, boring, but it's not RNG heavy, so yeah. So as you can see, like, I was having trouble skipping through the transition to this level because I was pressing start and repeatedly pausing like that. So whenever you're transitioning levels, I would just mash A instead of mashing start, because start can mess you up. So just mash with A. So once you enter this level, you know, just do whatever. Just avoid these guys. It's really not hard at all. Just try your best and stay away from the moving things, which are the colored the elephants that change color, and the fish. But yeah, there's not really much to this. But I will show you what happens if you do get hit. So if you get hit, you get bounced up like that, and that doesn't seem like it wastes a lot of time, but up until like, if you want to get like a pretty good time at this game, like under 3 minutes, that's pretty much a reset if you get hit once. But all of the objects in this level are in the same layout, and they'll never move or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. So just, I don't know. Yep, land here. I'm paused, so land here, and just mash A to transition into the next level. So, so when you start here, when you start this level, you want to immediately start going left, but at well, I mean, okay, yeah. So move left, but you also want to do a quick turnaround so you can grab the fan to the left of Elmo, and not you want to be like you don't want to say like the fan's like right next to me, like same distance. You don't want to like do that and turn around. You want to be quick. You want to be quick like that. So you spawn around here. Go like that. Perfect. That was a perfect turnaround. So you want to do that. You don't want to waste time like that, and then yeah, just make sure you have good timing. So okay, this is a pretty important part of the run, and it's clearing the gas or whatever toxic stuff that's coming out of these garbage cans. And the further away you are, the longer it takes to clear out the gas. And so preferably, like the good distance you want to be at is pretty much where I'm standing. Like it's really lenient, but I prefer like standing around here, like in between the yellow and dotted line. So after that, just get through this guy. Do the same thing here. Also, let go of the fan button early, which is B for my Xbox controller. So you want to like. Okay, this is kind of hard to explain, but you don't want the fan blowing like so much that like you clear all the gas, but you're still blowing the fan. You want it to be perfect, because like even if you let go of B, the gas will still like be going through its animation of it clearing. So you can let go of B a little bit earlier and still be okay. So I'm gonna have to okay. This is gonna take a while, so I'll just show you everything we've learned from now. So pick up these health drops, just hold right on this level, not hard. And then once we learn this whole entire game, I'll show you a full run of this game, or you can just look at my run on speedrun.com. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna speed go in fast mode through this because you already know how this level works. It's an auto scroller. Wow, I actually just died. Okay, chill out. Oh my. Okay, I'll be careful here. Almost there. Alright, so I'll show you what it looks like now. So hold and I let go there. So you can see what kind of timing I got, and let go there. That was kind of slow. Let go there. Let go there. Okay, I just went right into the fight without explaining anything. So this is Huxley's chopper. How can I pause? Can I please pause? Okay. What is the... How do you pause? Control P. Okay. Wow, seriously. Okay, so this is Huxley's chopper. This is probably the most RNG... It is the most RNG based level in the game, so... This is the only boss fight in the game. But it's super simple. It's just that it does kill a lot of the runs. Actually, most of them. If you want to get a good run in this game, it does kill most of your runs because there are like several patterns that the chopper will take, and each one can determine your run. So this could take some time for me to explain, but so once you transition into this game, you want to immediately move right, and when okay, so this is how am I gonna do this? Alright, so not there. So immediately when you start the level, run right to the fire hydrant, and when I'm gonna pause at the exact moment. So this is gonna take a long time. Sorry. Like right there. So go up to the fire hydrant. Don't use it yet, and you press B to use it. So Yeah, but when the chopper, it'll dip down, it'll always do that, but the patterns after are kind of different from each other. So once you see the helicopter in this position, that's when I would, or maybe even a little later, like, and by a little later, I mean like really, really close to this point, then I would start to use the fire hydrant, and hopefully, what we should see is that, if I can get it, hopefully what we should see is that all 4 of the shots, and by the way, you can hold B to use the fire hydrant. You don't have to mash or anything. I'm really rusty at this, by the way. Hopefully what we should see is that all 4 shots, and that's one of the bad patterns that you don't want, and it could ruin your run instantly. I mean, it could ruin a good run instantly, but what you want is all 4 shots on the chopper without it going through its whole cycle. So that's 1, 2. That was a bad pattern too. There's only one pattern which is viable for all 4 shots, and even then, if you get the pattern, if you don't have the right timing, it's near impossible to do. So that's about the timing you want, but then again, I don't know if this is the pattern. And it wasn't, see? It's really hard. But basically, if you hold your button at the right place and at the right time, all 4 shots should land on the chopper, and that's a perfect fight. This is looking like it. That was the pattern you wanted. Just my timing was off a little bit. That was the pattern, though. That was it. He'll go a lot farther to the left than the other patterns. So yeah, that is the pattern you want, and it's kind of hard. And I just got it. There we go. That's the perfect pattern, and that's the pattern that should take you into world record pace. If you like get everything else in the run perfect, which is what happened to my world record. So once you land all 4 shots, all you have to do is just stand wherever. You can do whatever, but be mashing A, because that'll come up like pretty abruptly. So once you get in this next level, just hold right and jump into this minecart, or you could walk into it. It doesn't really matter. So how the minecart works is you press B. You want to be holding right, by the way. Even in the minecart, it doesn't like go the same speed, so you have to be holding right for it to go top speed. So how it works is you press B and it'll go down, and you want that, like, you can press and hold B too, and you want that so you can go under these stalactites, I think they're called. So yeah, but also there's one thing that happens that if you hold B for too long, he'll go back up to normal, which could be a problem because you could take damage. But other than that, it's a pretty simple level. I don't think I need to explain it more than that. If you want to watch over my world record run, I'll probably leave that in the description. But yeah, that was the level. All you have to do is just hold B, but not for too long, to get under all the obstacles, which are the lamps and the stalactites. So after that, mash at where like the level transitioned, and then once you're in this level, wait for your Elmo to drop on the platform that he's right above, and then jump and hold right. So this conveyor belt I'm about to land on is moving Elmo further towards the right, so it accelerates him. So you don't want to be jumping on this conveyor belt anymore. So you want Elmo to accelerate very quickly to get onto this next platform. So here we go. You want to jump onto that one, and then jump up to this one over here. It's a pretty big jump too, but it's not hard. All you have to do is just hold A, and that should get you onto the platform. Now these blue platforms, and that like very light blue one all the way at the right, those are going to move Elmo to the left. So you don't want to be walking on that platform, because it's not going to accelerate you very quickly. So what you want to do is do small hops on the conveyor belt to get additional speed. So this is how I'm going to do it. Like that. That was another big jump. I'm going to show that again. So go up here, turn right. So, and then you don't want to stop moving, like that, and then do small hops. That's another big jump that I just made. So you want to be holding A there and do like jumps exactly how I'm doing it, and then reach the goal. Also, those barrels that were falling down, they don't like affect your movement in any way, so you can take damage and move just fine. So don't let those bother you in any way. So when you transition into this level, it's not very hard. Taking damage does actually stop you a little bit, but it's like so negligible that like I don't really count it for anything. But all you want to do is just make sure you're always on at least a log or a rock. So let me just show it from the beginning. So spawn like around here, jump onto this log, this rock. I land here, and then small hop here, log, rock, and then bam. That's the last level. And this, no, that was the second last level. This is the last level. So just be holding right here. I just like to jump up here for swag, but it really doesn't serve any purpose. So just keep jumping up here. Also, this rock is a raised platform, even though it may not seem like it, so you have to jump. It is a raised platform. Also for this rock. So this is pretty much the most like precise part in the run if you want to get a good time. This is the stair climb at to the very end, and this is like the scariest part of the run, because one false move and you could slip and fall all the way down, and it could kill a good run, which has happened to me very often. So what you want to do, this first jump is actually really tricky. So you want to get like jump around here and then move left, so you're like basically in the surface, and then that'll push him up to it. Then just jump, 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 jump. And Elmo's pretty slippery, controls are pretty slippery, but it's really not that bad. Jump, 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 jump. Yeah, see? I mean, all I can say is that, like, all I can do to help with this is to just practice, pretty much. So once you're up here, just walk left, right into the towel, and that's time. Not there, but when you grab the towel. So let me show that again. So you want to jump here, and time when you grab the towel, when that sound effect comes up. Yeah, so that is Elmo and Grouchland. If you want to see a full run of the game in like perfection, check out my world record. I'll put that in the description. And yeah. Oh.